What's up everybody, I'm Rassi and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. The Pokemon Go Fest 2020 will be in less than a month. This year this ticketed event can be played from wherever you are, which means even more of you guys can join in on the fun. I'm also giving out 5 Pokemon Go Fest 2020 tickets, so make sure you enter the giveaway. More on that later on this video. But before the Pokemon Go Fest 2020 starts, what you should do is to prepare for it, as there are a lot of different things you can do to make this year's Pokemon Go Fest experience go as smoothly as possible. Here are my tips on how to prepare for the Pokemon Go Fest 2020. There will be lots of Pokemon appearing in the Pokemon Go Fest, so you want to make sure you are able to catch all of them. To make that process go as smooth as possible, you need to upgrade your storage if you already have not. Having more room to store your Pokemon is essential, as you don't have to stop all the time to check and delete the Pokemon you are catching, and you can spend more of the day to enjoy the event. You can increase the storage by purchasing storage upgrades from the shop. And the best of all, you can do this all for free by collecting coins. You can collect 50 coins per day just by having our Pokemons in gyms. The storage upgrades cost 200, which means you can get 1 upgrade every 4 days for free. And by increasing your storage, I also mean increasing the storage on your item bag. Now this is even more important for rural players. If you play in an area which doesn't have that many Pokestops, once you are in a vicinity of a Pokestop, you don't want that to go waste, and by that I mean you don't want to have your item bag full so you cannot collect the items from the Pokestop when you finally found one. So if I'd be a rural player, I'd first upgrade my item bag so I can hold more of those Pokeballs. And speaking of Pokeballs, you might want to start collecting them a few days earlier to the event, so that when the event starts, you can catch a lot of Pokemon before you need to start finding Pokestops in order to fill your Pokeballs. I do this before any Pokemon Go related event. And to get as many Pokeballs in your bag as you possibly can get, you might want to delete some of the potions and berries. Now I usually delete every potion if it's not a max potion, because I don't do that many gym battles or Team Go Rocket battles that I'd be needing them that often. The same goes for regular revives. I also usually never use any berries unless it's a raid Pokemon, or if it's a new Pokemon and you need the candies for it, or if it's a rare Pokemon. I don't savage season, I just catch the damn Pokemon. So for legendaries, I of course use the golden raspberries or silver pineapple berries. For new Pokemon I save a few pineapple berries so I can get a few extra candies per catch. And for rare Pokemon I usually use those golden raspberries or pineapple berries if I need the candy. So regular raspberries and nana berries usually get an insta delete from me, and I usually keep only around 10 to 20 pineapple berries. Now depending on your current Pokédex situation, you might want to keep some of the evolution items. But since I have all the Pokemon already, I usually just keep 2 per evolution item, just in case a shiny Pokemon gets released, I find a perfect IV Pokemon, or if I find a good PvP IV Pokemon that needs the evolution item, so in that case I have the item ready to go without having to worry about that much. What you also should do is to use those rare candies and training machines you have saved up, just so you can squeeze in a few more Pokeballs. This is the perfect time to finally evolve and change the moves of your Pokemon in order to have more room in your bag. You can always collect more rare candies and training machines after the event. Now that we have our item bag sorted out, let's take a look at our Pokemon storage. And the question is what to keep and what to throw away in order to have as much room as possible. Now depending on your storage space, you probably have some idea what you want to collect and what you simply cannot be collecting. These are the things I collect. Living Pokédex, which means one of every Pokemon. Living Shiny Pokédex, which means every Pokemon as a shiny version. Living Perfect IV Pokédex, which means one of every Pokemon with 100% IV, PvP Pokemon for all the different leagues, and Pokemon with 666 CP because why not? You really don't need to keep more than one perfect IV Pokemon if that Pokemon has no use. For example, here I have two perfect IV Whalmers and a perfect IV Wailord, so there's really no point for me to be holding on to this other perfect IV Whalmer just because it's perfect. It's just dead weight in the storage, it's not good in gym battles or raids or in PvP, and I already have both Whalmer and Wailord as a perfect IV, so I can just get rid of it. I also have these two 100 IV Wallbeats, and the same goes for that one as well. I have no need to keep both of these, I will never use them for anything, and having one perfect IV per Pokemon species is enough for me, so I can just delete this one as well. Now let's quickly go over the Pokemon Go Fest 2020 ticket giveaway. In order to enter the Pokemon Go Fest ticket giveaway, all you need to do is to like this video, subscribe to my channel, post a comment saying giveaway, and you are in. From all of those that enter, I'll randomly pick 5 participants who will get the tickets for the Pokemon Go Fest 2020. YouTube is not involved in this giveaway. I have 28 shiny Weedles from the Weedle community day just hanging in my bag doing nothing, and it's time to get rid of them. I will make sure that I have one shiny version of all of its evolutions, so that means I have Weedle, Kakuna and Beedrill as shinies, and I also want to save one extra of each of those shinies for transferring to Pokemon Home once it's made compatible with Pokemon Go, so that I can have a shiny Pokédex in the main series games also. Since they are Gen 1, I could already trade them to Pokemon Home via Pokemon Let's Go, but I don't want to go through the trouble. So that means since I already have the shiny Beedrill evolved, I will save only 5 of the shiny Weedles. 1 to keep as it is, 1 to evolve to shiny Kakuna, and 3 for Pokemon Home, and delete the rest 23 shiny Weedles. I also have 7 shiny Diglets and 1 shiny Ductree already evolved, and nobody wants to trade me for those, so I think I could just delete 3 of these, keep 2 for Pokemon Home and 1 for trading if somebody happens to need it, but I already have a shiny Diglett and a shiny Ductree on my Pokemon Home, so I'll just delete them. And then I just continue doing this to any common shiny Pokemon like Psyduck or any of the community day shiny Pokemon. And that's pretty much all there is to it. The preparations are basically your storage management. Let me know in the comments if you did find this how to prepare for GoFest 2020 video helpful, and if you have any good tips on how to prepare that I didn't cover here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah.